welcome back to the second game today. It is StarLadder Star Series Season 8, day number 23 of 29 days of group stages. And we are in day 2, or game 2 from day 7. Wow, starting to mess things up already, it's only game 2. How about that? We are gonna see QPAD and also gaming, and I say we because I don't only mean me and viewers, but I also mean my co-caster, Fogged. Welcome back.
Why, hello there.
Hello there. So, I have to say, I like these two teams. They are not really doing all too well in the rankings. We've got them sitting at number 14 and 15 of 18 teams. And bear in mind, those two bottom teams, they're only bottom because they have disbanded. So they're actually like only just not last, basically.
Just not last.
So OSG Gaming has played 12 games, 4 wins, 8 losses. QPAD 11 games, 3 wins, 8 losses. And now the thing is, if you are ending, like the bottom 2 get dropped out, and that's already Aspera 4FC, like there's no doubt about that one. But ending in the 2 above the 2 bottom will force you to play regulation matches against the number 3 and 4 of the Pro Series. And that's not where you want to be, because, you know, you don't know those teams, so you might be getting thrown off guard and lose games and then not be in Star Series next season. So for QPAD, they're gonna have to win this game to have a chance at not making the bottom 2. Sounds kind of dramatic, but that is the case. So QPAD, they want to win. OSG Gaming, of course, wants to win because they don't want to be ending on the bottom 4 either. As the draft's already kind of far on the way, we have Bristleback, Timbersaw, VIII and Pugna banned out in the first bans, and quite heavy on the support bans for OSG Gaming, with also a Lich and the Venomancer, with the Slark and the Bane banned out by QPAD. Wow, these teams have a bit of a hurry.
Yeah, I know, right? Look at these picks just flying out. And look, oh man, look, Alchemist Rubik again.
Yep, there you have it.
Sweet.
An Elder Titan picked up first by QPAD, no surprise there. They were also lucky enough to get a Crystal Maiden before OSG Gaming decided to ban out a lot of other supports. There's still a lot of secondary supports possible though for QPAD, and including, of course, all those jungle heroes are still in the pool.
You told me that it wasn't very likely that we see this first ban Viper. Now we're seeing a first 2 Viper in again. What is this? Come on,
I know, I wasn't like... they want to just prove me wrong. Well, we'll see. I mean, the Viper, I haven't really seen on OSG Gaming all that much. I believe that Bignum is the one to play it for them. And I like this one a lot more. I'm hoping this is going to be an aggressive trial lane. In that case, I do kind of like Mirana. With a Rubik Alchemist Mirana lane.
Radiant team ban.
Alchemist as a support in this case. What do you say?
Could be. I mean, it could be that. I just think that it's too early to really tell the lanes. But I'm not really a big fan of that. The Rubik Alchemist Mirana trial lane. It's kind of. I mean, it's just Rubik's not the strongest laner.
True.
And then you have an Alchemist support. I mean, it can obviously work because, you know, the stun lineups and everything with the arrow, but.
Well, we can also have a Mirana offlane, Alchemist safe lane. I mean, that's the thing with both the Alchemist and Mirana. There's so many possibilities that OSG Gaming can still go for.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
I think that's making it smart for people to go for safe lane. Sorry.
No, don't worry about it. Are people mostly just doing this still, like Elder Titan mid and off lane? Or mostly just mid now?
Whoa!
Whoa!
Elder Titan is also played in all kinds of different lanes. Off lane, mid lane, safe lane even, safe lane solo that is. But I was not expecting a Spirit Breaker. It's been quite a while since I've seen that one. And I mean, seriously, this is our fastest draft yet in the entire season, I think.
Wow, yeah, I know. He insta-picked that. He really wanted to play that Spirit Breaker.
Yeah.
Oh, waiting for a treat.
Prepare for battle.
Well, let's take a look at who is playing what. I'm trying to find the name of Luna in the name there, but it looks like he is at least German, so we know that one. But
I see XXX Killer X. I don't know. That's what I see. I think Killer maybe.
I see Abschaum Gaming, which is German.
And he has whatever.
Well, I don't know. Is it then only one actual QPAD member here? That's the one thing that I'm wondering. Because that would be kind of awkward.
You'd know better than me.
Well, I'll introduce QPAD. We do have SOHZ. He has been standing in for QPAD for quite a while, so we are not unfamiliar with him. And he will be playing the other Titan. VIII, the player that has been standing in for QPAD also in the mid lane for a long time, will be playing the Dragon Knight. RMN, who's been taking over the captain role since Wagamama cannot play, but who is also still officially kind of a stand-in, will be playing the Spirit Breaker as a support with the Crystal Maiden played by the official QPAD Durham. And then last but not least, it is Killer XXXXX or Upshop Gaming. Yep.
Oh.
I
was just trying to look at the names and trying to understand. Alright, well, I'll introduce the Radiant side. We have Bignum on the Marana. We have... How do you say this? Tapo?
A Tron. It's actually
Tron?
Russian for Tron. Throne.
Oh, okay.
Tron.
Okay, cool. Okay, so we have Tron on the Clockwork, we have Chomi on the Viper, we have Wicked Sick on this... Is this a support alchemist? Yes, another support alchemist. And then we have Inquisitor on the Rubik. And we actually see a level 1 Smoke by OSG.
Very aggressive Smoke. I mean, they're gonna go into the dire jungle. It's not really the place where you expect most fights to happen, and it's not like they need to ward someone's jungle, so they're really hoping to find a pick-off, perhaps, if they can find Spirit Breaker, Crystal Maiden, or Luna there by themselves. That might be something...
Are we maybe seeing like an aggressive trialing coming out and then putting this Viper solo versus an Elder Titan, maybe?
It could work out, because, I mean, Chomi is already built for mid. I think that he is going to be going into the mid lane. But then, like, Clockwork, like, you have to get 3 cores. Tron normally plays the off lane for OSG Gaming, with Bignum and Chomi kind of rotating a bit on the mid lane and the safe lane. But this could definitely be an aggressive tri-lane. But then, it is the aggressive tri-lane that I said, with the Marana, a Rubik, and an Alchemist. Clockwork on the safe lane? Nah, I don't like Clockwork safe lane.
This could be... Yeah, they have a lot of options. I guess we'll see pretty soon. And they're running up directly into the dire jungle. We see, yep, this Elder Titan's going offlane, and Spirit Breaker support, yep.
Yep, Elder Titan offlane. I think that if it is going to be a safe lane, or an aggressive tri-lane for OSG Gaming and a safe lane solo, that Elder Titan is going to get kind of out of control, because his experience and, you know, he'll still get all the experience that he needs, and on top of that he'll get the farm.
Really? You think so versus a Viper? I feel like Viper can stand his ground pretty well versus that.
I'm not really thinking Viper solo safe lane, though.
Okay.
Maybe he is. I mean,
oh,
hello. Hello, Luna, you're getting stunned. You're getting killed off, actually. Boom, arrow in your ass. That's what happened.
Arrow to the knee.
Well, no, they was definitely in the ass. Maybe in the tail. That could be in the tail. But that was, well, OSG Gaming's rotation, that Smoke definitely paid off.
Oh, and look, Viper's heading to the short lane.
Oh, look. No. Clockwork is heading to the short lane. What? What? I don't like I mentioned that it could happen, but I also instantly mentioned that I don't really like it. It is decent up against the Elder Titan, I guess, but I don't know, you can get so much more out of the safe lane than farm for your Clockwork. What do you think?
I mean, I just don't like this Clockwork short lane, but Clockwork versus any melee is a great matchup for him. Elder Titan is probably one of the few that is a little bit not so okay, because that hero hits like a truck.
Yeah, a big truck. If he accidentally locks himself in with the cogs together with Elder Titan, well, he's going to be having a bad time. And the Wicked Sick comes out for a stun for Durham, but just harassment. An arrow actually flies afterwards and hits him R&M. I mean, it is an aggressive tri-lane with the Marana, with the Alchemist and the Rubik. And you actually kind of convinced me that it wasn't all too great, so I wonder how this is going to turn out.
I don't think it's bad by any means, especially not versus a Spirit Breaker tri-lane. So, but I mean, if Luna, if they had like a stronger aggressive or a stronger defensive tri-lane with the Luna CM, I think that it would do really well versus this other tri-lane. So,
trying to hold Luna again. In comes a charge up an Inquisitor to slow it down, and they change targets. Crystal Maiden is going to be the one. There's no arrow coming out just yet, but that is going to be a kill. One more hit needed with the vision being there. Punched, I'd say. Alchemist will die. At the same time, Luna is still able to pick up the Rubik as well, because they got kind of split up. So it's a one-on-one trade. And actually, it might be a one-on-two trade with this Alchemist in some trouble. Armen can't bash just yet. Lucky for him. Telekinesis into a stun on the Luna. Bignum still doesn't have Starstorm. Went for a leap. He's going to need it too. Oh, he doesn't leap. Actually gets punched mid-leap and goes down. That's not going to be worth it for sure. All of a sudden, aggressive trail lane. Wiped, almost.
Oh man, and Arman actually did not even get bash at level 2. He got speed.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised by that as well. But I guess it makes sense if you are gonna run at people, like, or what would you make of it?
I'm at a loss of words here.
No, it's never good.
No, I think it's honestly okay, because you have the Luna aura to make, you know, everyone's doing a lot of damage, but kind of strange.
Maybe it's specifically catered towards being against an aggressive trial lane and just helping out your teammates rather than going for kills yourself. Like, having that extra speed for if Crystal Maiden or Luna has to get away, then it might work out.
Yeah.
I kind of, like, normally I like a Spirit Breaker support, I really do. But once up against an aggressive trial lane overall, he cannot be as aggressive as I think he should be. And he can't really, like, right now, he doesn't really have the luxury of trying to help out middle with the charge, because the moment that he does, the trial lane top is going to be running over the Crystal Maiden and the Luna.
Yeah.
It's going to be locked in place here for a while. I'm kind of hoping that QPAD then in turn will be the one to be the most aggressive ones here, because they've proven that they can be. And now with the bash on Spirit Breaker, perhaps they can do it a bit better. Alchemist has got enough mana for a stun again. I wouldn't put it past him to just start charging. You know what Mineski has been doing with the Alchemists?
No, actually not at all. I have not watched any Mineski in quite a long time.
Quelling Blade Alchemist, a support still. And then in the aggressive trial lane, either walk behind the, like at some kind of tree line, he'll eat his way through and he'll start charging, and only at the last second he'll eat the last tree and actually come out and stun someone with the longest duration. It's been very fun to watch.
Wow. That seems really interesting too, because then even in like this aggressive, we see a charge coming out actually.
Yeah, they want to go for Inquisitor. Telekinesis instantly for the Crystal Maiden though, and the Nova still came out, as well as the Lucent Beam, and it looks like Inquisitor is still going to go down. Indeed he is. Durham is going to get picked up, so another one-on-one trade for now. That's a bash. That's why you pick up the bash. Leap is still there though, and that's going to be putting Big Nam safe. Well, Wicked sick.
Bash. With bashes.
No bash. A Lucent Beam though. Whoa, 11 health points. I was never worried. Well, that's turning into one-on-one.
It's going really well for QPAD, but I mean, Luna's not really getting a lot of farm, and the other lanes are quite bad. This Viper is having the time of his life in middle versus DK. And Clockwork's doing well. Clockwork's doing pretty well versus Elder Titan. He's burning all of his mana constantly. And this is like the best time, and he actually did the Clockwork build, which I really like. He gets a 2 in cogs, and he's actually going for a kill on this Elder Titan.
Let's see if he gets it.
Nope.
Tangos are still there. Still 3 left for the Elder Titan. I mean, last hits on the bottom lane are fairly even, 12 and 13 for both respectively, so that's pretty decent. Middle lane, though, as you said, that's actually kind of out of control. I mean, okay, I was expecting Viper to actually win up against VIII. I mean, that's not big of a surprise there, but 12 for 2 on the Dragon Knight, while Chomi sitting on 32 to 10? 32!
Yeah, wow. Unreal. I kind of just wanted to like switch to the other lanes, because I kind of figured that this aggressive trialing was going to break, and I actually was right. This Rubik rotated to bottom now.
Yep. Let's gonna see if they can help out slow down SLHZ. Actually, Zayuri asked how to pronounce his name yesterday, and before that I actually called him Schulz. He actually said, like, each letter is a word, like SLHZ. So it's a very uncaster friendly, like a unfriendly caster word.
It's like AUI.
But that actually rolls off the tongue a bit more. Oh, yeah, this might be Luna dead. Top lane, 1 more hit. Yep, nice pickup. In comes a charge though, but I don't think it's gonna be working out. Wicked Sick might actually, nah, he's not gonna go aggressive.
So that's actually really good for OSG, because that was a dual lane. It just killed the Luna.
Yeah, and that was a dual lane versus the tri lane, because of course the rotations have not yet come from QPAD. I was kind of expecting that too. I mean, once they see that Rubik top, they know that there's just a dual lane top, so, or Rubik bottom rather. But you know, they can also help out, start charging things. Durham, what are you doing, Durham? Where are you going? He's baiting it out. He was baiting. That is the biggest bait. Leap to low ground though, and that's gonna keep Big Nam safe. In comes the Dragon Knight. Breathe Fire will still pick up the Mirana. Viper's here too though. Viper is gonna help. Or is it? He's not gonna help. He's gonna run.
Oh man, this haste rune.
Yep, this Dragon Knight not yet done though. He's gonna be. Dragon Tail comes out. He is very safe here. At least he thinks he is, but he actually lives through it all. Why not? I was never worried. That means 3 heroes picked up on the side of QPAD and no casualties in return. Even Durham was the one to stay alive. Without boots.
And the Clockwork rotated as well out of bottom, so now Elder Titan's got his free roam. He's got his soul ring up and everything as well. Interesting.
Yeah, Clockwork does have his level 6, so he might be trying to go for a bit of a hookshot here and trying to make some stuff happen, but right now, with the fight just happening top, everybody is recuperating, so he won't be able to find a target for a while, I think, and there's free experience being wasted on the bottom lane.
Yeah. And Elder Titan picks up another ring of regen, so we're probably going to see him going for a quick mech.
No surprise,
or maybe 4 staff, maybe. Yeah, I think it's a little bit of mech, but...
Yeah, he's probably the mech builder for his team. Looks like we are still going to see the Clockwork go for this. He's waiting for his Rubik to be there as well. Not sure if it's enough. I mean, level 7 versus a level 6. Well, we'll see. In comes the battery assault first.
Battery assault does so much damage. This guy's gonna die.
This guy is indeed gonna die. Spirit still comes through. He's trying to punch his way out, but with that Fate Bolt coming out, there's no way. Level 4 in battery assault. I love that as well. Yeah, that's just
and then it's. I mean, a lot of people like getting this level 1 in Rocket, but I love this level 2 in Cogs. Honestly, like the mana burn is just ridiculous too.
Yeah, and I guess he needed to go for that. In comes a charge. They want to go for Chomi. There's a Dragon Knight that doesn't have his dragon form though, and about I guess actually that he might be
Alchemist. Alchemist is all set up right behind this already, waiting.
Let's see. Charging up the stun. He will be able to throw it out. Moonlight Shadow coming out as well, and the stun comes out up on 2. In comes a poison over. They want to go for the dragon, and it looks like they are going to get it as well. Dragon Tail still comes out on Wicked Sick, but it doesn't matter.
That was very nice. That was a very nice positioning by the Alchemist there. He was just sitting there waiting already. He knew that they were going to go for this gank on Chomi.
Very confident. I actually thought that QPAD was going to be able to make at least something happen, but that Dragon Knight just got baited into that. And of course he puts his ulti on cooldown as well. So that's something that OSG doesn't have to worry about for another 90 seconds.
Oh, wow. Right, now let's look at these. Let's look at this level. The levels coming out. The supports on QPAD are level 4 and 5. 4 on the Crystal Maiden, 5 on Spirit Breaker, and there's 2 level 5 supports on OSG.
I guess that aggressive Tron did pay off somehow. We have a smoke up actually for Wicked Sick and Tron. Very early smoke. Like I was thinking, if you're gonna go aggressive, then just teleport in. But apparently they may be scared that there's a ward around. I mean, there is a ward obviously, but that doesn't scout out the teleports coming in.
And they're going straight for this Luna. Oh, Podham's getting charged too. This is actually very good for OSG again. Oh, Clockwork actually went to the middle.
Clockwork went somewhere else. He does still have that hook shot, so he might be able to be there in time. And he is indeed turning around. He is teleporting in. Our man is going to get a stun and arrow following up as well. A Calypse coming out from the Luna. He's going to be able to pick up Wicked Sick just like that. Wow, okay. Always count on that Eclipse to be there. No creeps around. That's a very unfortunate incident for OSG, and I mean they did force out the teleport of Tron there. He's going back middle, he still has that hook shot, but obviously he just walked past the ward, so this is something that QPAD is going to be knowing, it's going to be scary of, or at least wary about. We do have the mechanism up on Slick Gaming, it's on Chomi. I really like this on the Viper, that he goes for that, because I mean there's really no other mech builder. And if I think
amazing item on that hero as well.
Yeah. I mean, if they do want to push right now, if they want to fight, there's that mechanism, which is a big edge to QPAD, because they don't have it ready yet. And you're right, Elder Titan is going for that mech for his team, but he's just not as fast.
And this Clockwork, unfortunately, is not finding as many picks as I think he would have liked so far.
He's walking around a lot. Just not able to do anything. He was middle, then was forced to teleport top. Then walk middle again, and now he's back to, well, stealing some experience here perhaps from this stack that Wicked Sick was able to help out taking. And actually, talking about stacks, there's no ancient stacking going on this game at all. While there is some people, on both sides, that would definitely profit from it.
Yeah, and Luna's actually going for his Dominator, so we'll be seeing those coming up pretty soon.
Good, there's at least one that is going to get slightly ahead. By the way, we don't have a Hand of Midas this game. I just wanted to point that out. Yet.
Boo!
Boo! What? No! It's yay!
No!
You want to see more Hand of Midases?
Midas Dodo. No, Midas is like the worst, honestly. We'll see one. There'll be one.
Yeah.
It'll happen.
Crystal Maiden at minute 30. There we have it. It might actually happen. Oh, we have 4-man rotation coming in from QPAD towards the mid lane. VIII is gonna charge. Oh, yeah, is gonna bait it out. In comes a charge up in Inquisitor. The Moonlight Shadow might be enough to keep at least Chomi safe. For Inquisitor, will be too late. Next week's Sentry, indeed. Hookshot coming in, though, but it's too late for Chomi. Tron himself tries to run away from this as well, but he is already picked up. Our man will at least still get picked up. It's 3 for 1, though. Wicked Sick will make it 3 for 4. Wow, that couldn't have gone worse for Slick Gaming. Everybody running in one by one. All getting caught out.
Yeah. Viper didn't even, I don't think, did he even get his mech off? No, he didn't.
Nope.
So man, that was, I think he was kind of bad. He was pretty far up, honestly. He was almost hitting that tower.
Yeah,
with no one on the map. That was kind of crazy, but
he was baited out by VIII. Just walking through.
And I would have thought honestly that team fight would have gone for OSG's favor because they had their mech completed. Luna ult was down. Everything should have been in their favor. But now this is actually giving Yeah, element of surprise, and now this Elder Titan's going to be having a mech in a second, so it's going to be pretty good for QPAD.
Yeah, and all the while, there's no towers down on this map just yet. We've seen fight happening left and right, but it looks actually like OSG wants to make that change, but so far, no towers have been dropped. Oh, I like the drone build on the Rana. I do like the face with more, but oh well.
Yeah, actually, treads are very underrated on that hero. I really think so, but the lane dominance for Facebook, and we see all our men get gone on.
Yeah, point blank arrow, in comes a hookshot to escape, Tron gets mech'd up, in comes an Earthcrack though, and that's gonna be hitting nobody. Nice dodge. Tron just made it out barely there.
He actually did a lot there. He baited out 2 of them on the side there, and he actually got away.
Yep.
Luna was farming the jungle in the meantime. He was trying to do it, this big neutral stack that they have, and he did complete his Dominator.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He hasn't got a creep just yet, but he is ready to fight by the looks of it. I mean, he's sitting around the mid tower. He won't be getting his fight though, because Outlet Gaming has already backed off. But he's got its Eclipse again. I'm kind of surprised that both teams, I mean, I don't find either team particularly needing to be aggressive right now, rather than just getting their items more done. Maybe Outlet Gaming needs to be more aggressive with their lineup right now, because late game they might not be as successful as QPAD would be, but everybody's kind of expecting a fight to happen by the looks of it, but nothing actually happens because they're waiting for the other team to initiate.
Now we're gonna see everyone farm. Nice.
No fight
and we see a and we also have a Navi courier at the fountain on the Radiant side, by the way.
They want to be like Navi, or what is
the
thought behind it?
You gotta love that Weasel Crow. I love it.
You do? I like the Crow. I don't like the Weasel as much, but the Crow is nice.
I like the Weasel. These are some nice couriers.
What's your favorite courier?
I actually really like the one that Dyer has. The Oski, the Otragon. Oh man.
It is a fun one.
It's pretty sweet. And we see Bottom's getting charged right now, so let's see if anything starts to happen.
She does have Moonlight Shadow, and I think she should be aware that she's getting charged. And yeah, there is actually the cancel of the charge as well.
What were you gonna ask? You were saying something.
Don't you think it's too visible on the map? Like, a courier. Like, lately the one that's been in favor is that dragon. I don't know where to get it from, but the black dragon, the Chinese dragon kind of courier. Because you don't really see him all that clearly on the map when you actually have him in your camera view.
I guess so, yeah.
It's a small difference, but it can make a difference.
And Clockwork's getting gone on top now, actually, as well.
Yeah, in comes the charge. Tron, Moonlight Shadow, it's just not going to be enough. The second word comes out, but the mech on Joey might help out. Arman is getting slowed down. He's looking for a hit, can't find it. It's Arman that dies. Crystal Maiden with a freezing field, not able to make a difference either. 2 kills go in the way of QPAD. Joey might still die, actually, but it looks like he is indeed making it out alive. Wow, that was pretty damn close.
That was very close. That was a beautiful teleport by Shomi, saving Clockwork, getting double kill.
Mechanism coming out, poison over everything, or I should say Viper Strike. There's no being the venom.
That's a good one.
Yeah. But that's, I mean, that was actually kind of needed as well, because they were starting to kind of struggle a bit. We do have still the highest net worth going to the way of the Luna, but, I mean, she went for Helmet the Dominator. She's ready to fight if there's a big team fight, and has an Eclipse ready. But other than that, her right click is not really as it should yet. Perhaps he can help, though, taking down the Alchemist, who's by himself. He does have Chemical Rage, though. He'll put it up, and the charge actually gets cancelled as well. The stun being charged up by Alchemist right now, but I don't think he can be in range anymore. I don't think he's stunning himself. What do you think that Village should go for this game? The Dragon Knight.
Oh wow, he bought a drum.
Yeah.
I'm not really a big fan of that. I like the Casual Bracer, but that's spending a lot of money on that, which doesn't really give you that much. I felt like, honestly, BKB Rush isn't that bad, but Lothar's isn't bad either if they want to go for some picks, because they do have that Spirit Breaker as well. So, I mean, I think either item is not that bad. Even a Heaven's Halberd isn't that bad either.
As first item? After
Bottom tower is under attack.
I think honestly the BKB is the best item choice. BKB and Lothar's are pretty even. Why? What were you thinking? Oh, well, we see Rubik getting charged.
Rubik places a sentry still before he is probably gonna die. And in comes the cavalry actually, but it will be too late for Inquisitor. The sun comes out. Eclipse actually also though, but that is still gonna be Luna picked up, so that's at least a good trade. Clockwork still dies with him. Chomi looking for some blood, looking for Armen. I don't think he can find it though, it's too far behind the tower. We still have got a dragon close by, but he is not going to do anything either. I actually don't mind this trade. Luna for Clockwork and a Rubik, what do you think?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Is it too much?
1 sec, sorry, I had my brother team down.
Okay.
Oh, what were you asking? I'm sorry about that.
If, like, Dragon or Luna just died for Clockwork and a Rubik? Do you think that's a decent trade, or is that, like, too much?
It's close. I think, actually, that other Titan could have mech'd her, but he opted to ult instead, so that was kind of a little strange. I think he could have actually saved him with that mech.
Oh.
But, that's a... I don't know,
that's also going for drums, by the way.
Really? Wow.
Yep. More drums is better.
More drum. I don't know, that's a pretty close trade. It's not too bad, because the Luna actually spent her gold before dying, so he's on his way to his BKB.
This needs the recipe. It looks like we might have our man in a bit of trouble. He's going to look to charge himself out, perhaps, but he would have a risk of charging into some people. Looks like they're backing off, actually. Never mind. Ig Visitor and Chomi showing a bit of aggression. They've been roaming around a lot. Chomi is going to go for an Aghanim's as his next item. And so far, again, I just want to say again, we still don't have any towers taken down.
Still, I can't believe this. What's
Objective
happening?
gaming, anyone? No? That's what we've seen so much. And I mean, the kills are being traded even, so it's not like anybody is desperate for that extra amount of gold compared to the other team. Oh, Tron. Moonlight Shadow will keep him safe. He actually pops a battery assault just in case.
And he actually went for rushing that blade mail. First item, nothing else.
Yeah, but he did get kind of late. Like that moment when you said like he was rotating around a lot and not getting anything. He actually was close to his blade mill then already, and I think he could have gotten it so much faster if he just stuck bottom. Continued until he had that. I mean, he was on a safe lane. No. This is a safe lane Clockwork, but if you look at his items, there's nothing that says that anymore.
I like what they're actually doing now, though. The Clockwork's going around trying to make all the picks, and this Alchemist is actually just farming in bottom lane. We didn't see him pick up any points in Greevil's Greed, though. I would like him to actually have 1 instead of that max acid spray, but...
He'll probably get it soon. He will almost be level 10. It's
yep.
Time for the Greevil's Greed. Let's see. You can do it.
Don't get stats.
He's still not doing... there we go.
There we go.
Have to buy some items first.
But now this was actually nice by OSG. During that rotation when they went to go pick up that Luna near the Ancients, they actually got the ward down and blocked the Ancients, so...
Yeah. That is very nice indeed, because, I mean, yeah, as you mentioned, that is something that Luna can do. That was a missed hookshot again from Tron. He's been missing a lot of those, to be honest. Perhaps he's still going to be able to make it right, though. Flare coming in as well. The Dragon Form gets popped, but the telekinesis into cogs? Perhaps no. Earth Splitter coming in. Tron tries to get himself out. It is going to be Chomi that is going to die first if he's not careful. We'll still be able to pick up Villig before he dies, and actually is going to make it out alive. Never mind. He's dead. Also dead is Armen, though. It is a 3-4-1 exchange, and they're going to make it 4 because Shizzles is going to go down as well. The only survivor so far, Luna, has a BKB, so should be fairly safe to get out, but this is going to be our first tower down.
Dire's middle tower is under
wow, and that went perfectly for OSG now. And this Alchemist just got... actually, everyone on OSG just got about 1,000-something gold from that team fight, and that was a pretty one-sided team fight. And now they got the first tower of the game. Nice.
Yay! Let there be many more. But yeah, Alchemist is sitting on 1,700 gold. On this kind of Alchemist, like you're a support Alchemist first, and then, you know, you rotate into something more. What kind of items do you like to see on that? Is that more like things like a Vlad's or a Sotkuras, like aura items, or?
I think it's really dependent on honestly the player for the Alchemist support. I've been trying to try a bunch of things out. And actually, we're seeing Rubik getting gone on again by this charge.
Yeah,
I think
he's not
dead.
getting out of that alive.
Yeah, no definitely not. But I don't know. Like I've actually been I've been goofing around with a little bit of Lothar still on Alchemist support. If you get it relatively early, it's not too bad. But I think building tanky, either getting like a Heaven's Halberd / AC / the auras is pretty strong. But I don't know. I've seen people do like the Blink Dagger. I know the Chinese on the support Alchemist, they go like Blink Force Staff and stuff. So that's pretty strong as well. It's a pretty versatile hero. You can really do a ton of things on him and make it pretty viable. So
I do like Blink Dagger Alchemist, I have to say. He makes for such an aggressive initiator, and with his chemical rage, he makes for such a good tank also, if need be.
But But yeah, he could even, he could even opt for transitioning to full carry. He'd get like an armlet here. Like, who knows?
Well, time will tell. He is rotating bottom towards the rest of his team because that is where they are gonna go. 4 heroes are already bottom for OSG, and there's 2 here for QPAD. I'm thinking they're gonna try to run from this. They don't know that there are so many people, do they? It's nighttime and they don't have the vision. They only see Inquisitor on the bottom lane.
Yeah, and they're actually gonna keep it paused. I'm actually gonna be right back 1 moment.
Yeah, that is fine. In the meantime, if it does happen to be a fight, Luna does not have a teleport scroll, so she won't be able to be there. VIII does have one, so that's great. He also has got his dragon form up, so perhaps that's going to be something that he is going to be aiming for. If there is indeed a fight. And of course the Spirit Breaker could charge, but I'm not sure if he's going to be fast enough before his teammates might have dropped, because even though Elder Titan has got a mech and drums, I don't think they're survivable enough to live through the hate that can come off from Chomi and Big Num right now. I do like Big Num's build, going for Yasha after drums, a fairly sturdy build, and just a solid overall build. Can try to rotate a bit more into a hard carry rather than anything else. Rather than ganker, perhaps. Here comes a hook shot, gets one on the Crystal Maiden. Tron, late mill active, arrow will fly as well. That's going to be 1 Crystal Maiden dead. While Shizzles, well, he's trying to run from this one, but he's still getting slowed. They would be having to dive the tower for him, and they don't want to do that. In comes the Earth Splitter. It's not going to hit any hero. Nicely dodged. They are going to be able to take the tower though, and they're not forcing out any teleports, as in QPAD. They are happy with trading this. Might be even getting a tier 1 tower middle for this. Looks like they are not getting that, or at least teleports are coming in because they want to try at least to fight them back, or at least deny it. Dragon Tail to allow for the escape. VIII with the haste rune. There's no issues with escaping at all. Welcome back.
And I leave for 2 seconds and 2 objectives fall. What is this?
Yep, that's what happens. We actually had Crystal Maiden picked off. The fight for OSG still happened, but QPAD, they didn't really want to fight, so they just went for a counter push and they were too slow. So OSG Gaming took tier 1 tower, teleported mid, defended their own tier 1 and denied it afterwards. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of gold going their way. We have got the Aghanims ready for Chomi, we've got the Mantis Tower ready for the Marana, and OSG Gaming, they're just getting more and more ahead right now. 4k gold ahead compared to QPAD, which is, I guess, 23 minutes into the game is really not all that big, and the experience graph is like minimal as well. 800 experience, well, that's kind of negligible. But I mean,
Alchemist is going for the AC, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I like this pickup a lot, and he's actually doing something which I really like when these support alchemists do, that a lot of people overlook. He's not just going to the woods and farming the woods. He's going to the ancients and farming the ancients, because they don't really have the best ancient farming, heroes. So he's getting that farm without taking any of his other teammates' farms, which I really like that, honestly.
I agree. I also like the Assault Crest, because there's no real other Assault Crest carrier on the set of OSG Gaming. And he would be the better one for that. And on top of that, I mean, he makes himself, of course, more vulnerable with the medallion, as he does have a medallion. And with that, oh wow, this is gonna be a fight. Luna will try to find Chomi first. In comes the Moonlight Shadow though, but the sentry ward for the dire side is already put down. Eclipse already out there as well, but it looks like OSG Gaming is going to try to turn this around. The freezing field on Durham though, it is going to be almost full duration, but he'll still go down. It's 2-4-0, and OSG Gaming, they're doing well. Luna, yeah, he's not going to be able to do anything here either. She is going to get picked up with the stun of Big Num. We are going to see Big Num with a double kill already. VIII still stuck in the cogs, tries to do whatever he can before going down, but he knows he'll die. Shizzles trying to run himself away. Triple kill for the Marana, and that couldn't have gone worse for QPAD. The flare, and actually that might still be enough with the Urn. No, the Urn charge. Stop ticking. Oh, Big Num.
Oh, he's chasing.
What the hell? The arrow, he still has one. That attack. What a range.
That was the longest attack ever.
That's a kill. Well, like, he doesn't get an ultra kill for that though. That was a too long duration, but that was charge. Nice, I'd say.
That's 5 for 0.
That is 5 for 0. Team wipe. I mean, at some point it looked like indeed QPAD was just gonna lose that fight, but I wasn't expecting them to get wiped without getting anything in return. I mean, they still threw out everything they had.
The Luna ulti actually was hit like 2 heroes. I think it hit only 2 beams on heroes. All the creeps tanked it. Very unlucky by the Luna.
But the freezing field was almost full duration.
Yeah, exactly. That's just, I was like, I thought that was gonna go a little bit better for them. And now this Alchemist, after that team fight, basically has an AC completed. So now this game is gonna get very, very hard for QPAD, in my opinion.
Yeah, taking a look at the net worth, it's only Luna that's able to keep up with the Mirana as well as with the Viper, who are also both quite tanky, quite farmed as well. And as you can see, I mean, the Alchemist, as you pointed out, I mean, he is higher right now than the solo mid of QPAD in terms of net worth. Now that is very scary.
Take a look at the XP graph right now, too, after that last team.
Ouch. Whoa. Someone's planting a tree in the graph. Yeah, gold graph, same story. It's just spiking upwards after that. I mean, they took a tier 1 tower as well with that fight, of course, which is all the outer towers down for QPAD in terms of the tier 1s. We have Big Dumb starting to build towards the Desolator and a hook shot up on creeps only. Villic is going to be able to make it out. This is just illusions on that Crystal Maiden. So, won't be able to get anything with that, but they have got 5 bottoms, so why not try to go for a fight? Their previous fight went successful. Why not go again? And this time without an Eclipse on the side of... oh, nah, the Eclipse is actually back up again. Luna is level 16, so she does have level 3 Eclipse right now.
The Luna's farm isn't even, like, the worst. I mean, you always want your Luna to be way more farmed than this, but he's not doing that bad for himself, especially after all these bad team fights that have been happening. But oh man, this is pretty devastating. Just seeing the this Alchemist is getting quite farmed as well.
Yeah,
Mirana, go ahead, sorry.
Well, I said at some point during the game, I said that the late game I thought QPAD was gonna take it, but I just like to retract that statement. With that Alchemist, oh Tron, he pops a Blade Mail still, but I don't think he's gonna make it out of this alive. Indeed, nice.
There we go.
That's the kind of kills that QPAD has to get.
That's what they really needed. And we see this Mirana actually going for a Desolator as well, so there's going to be a crap load of minus armor coming out from OSG.
Yeah, and is there anything being built on QPAD yet, armor-wise? It doesn't look like it. I mean, the Dragonite would be the one to get the AC, but he is still building towards a BKB, and it's not going very fast. He needs 600 gold before he has it. Elder Titan, after his mechanism, is also going for BKB.
This is like a big reason why, like, honestly, he could have had this BKB way sooner, way sooner, but this drum is really just hurting. I don't know, that's how I feel. At least he got this drum, what was it, 14-minute mark? He's been working on this BKB for over 14 minutes now. It's pretty painful.
Yeah, if he didn't go for drums, he would have had it already. And to be honest, I mean, I don't feel like they have made such a big difference. He's died anyway in a big fight. And the drums, like for the drum charges and for the aura, you don't have to do it because Elder Titan was building one as well.
And yeah, now we see Alchemist even building a Vlad's now too. So he is the aura master.
And the aura master, indeed. That's just scary. I mean, they are going to be so much further ahead compared to QPAD. I mean, even the net worth alone, I don't feel that that completely shows it, because QPAD, they've got all these BKBs, but, you know, that's great, but they're not putting out any real damage apart from Luna's Eclipse, and soon maybe her Manta Style as well, but, oh, just stun from Villic. Inside the minus armor, they're not going to go in on it, though. Too many people around there.
It's smart, yeah. They really shouldn't go in on that, because it's a really dangerous position right next to a tower that's still up there and everything. So, and Clockwork was pretty far away. He's running into a. They probably would have killed him, but it could have paid very badly. It could have gone bad.
Yeah, there were a lot of people missing from the map, I guess, as well. QPAD was sitting behind the tower. Doesn't look like they're not leaving top lane though, at least not for the moment.
And we actually have Dragon Knight's BKB. Does he have it now? Yes, he does. It should be at base.
He has got enough gold for it at least.
And if they're not, I guess they're not going to defend this tower. They're not really setting up for it at all. So,
hey.
That is wow, that is dropping insanely fast. Yeah, and the Desolator finished. That would be should be the Spirit Breaker, right?
Oh yeah, there we go. I like that. Cousins Albert for him.
Yeah, definitely a good choice. But oh man,
who's he gonna disarm?
Who's he gonna get close to?
That's another good point. Well, he can charge in. I guess getting closer might not be the biggest problem. I guess he should be wary about not getting picked up. Ooh, leap away from Big now. He has to be careful because he's still quite squishy. Even with treads and drums. They did get the tower down to half health, and all they lost was a tier 1 tower bottom.
But now, yeah, OSG knows. At least it seems like they know what's happening. They know how far ahead they are right now. And they're going to back up. And actually, oh, the Alchemist might get gone on here. Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Oh, nice turnaround for the stun, but gets stunned during return. He does have Vlads. Did pick up his items before he died, but yeah, 5 versus 1, not a fair fight at all. But
that would be a that's an Earth Splitter. Oh man.
Yeah, nicely done for QPAD. I mean, they needed that. I guess it's overextension. Wicked 6 shouldn't have been there with the rest of his team already backing off. Was kind of greedy.
Yeah, that was definitely, that was on him.
Yeah. But nonetheless, it's something that QPAD needed. The gold grab is actually dropping back a bit. And hookshot! Hello, Elder Titan. And with that hookshot, they're going to reveal that they have a ward at the high ground, but they're going to get a kill in return for it, so it's not all bad. In comes the charge, Poison Nova, Spirit Break, and the second ward goes down, so that Moonlight Shadow's not going to keep them safe. BKB turned on by Tron. Crystal Maiden will get dropped as well. That's already 3 dead for 0. Villic and Luna both trying to run. BKB charge. That is a 10-second BKB charge to teleport yourself out to safety. Wow.
And Elder Titan bought out as well.
Wow, yes. That is... I mean, that was just Chomi and Tron, just 2 heroes. Okay, the rest was was close by, but they didn't actually help. Did they?
Yeah, well, no, they did not actually. It was just them. They just were pushing them out with 3 heroes, and I don't know. That was very strange of Armin to continue the charge after the Elder Titan got picked off.
Hey, I'm curious. Now that you've seen QPAD and Know That Gaming play, and of course they are sitting at the bottom half of the StarLadder rankings, what do you think of the teams? Like, how they play, their decision making and such.
Well, I mean, it's a little hard to tell. I mean, but it seems actually like OSG's playing better, to be honest with you. Like, QPAD's not really setting up defending towers that well with the heroes that they have. They have Elder Titan, which is like the ultimate tower defender, and they have the Crystal Maiden to spam it out. This is why I was saying, like, this. I mean, it's the stand-ins. Honestly, they have a ton of stand-ins. It's really hard to tell.
Yeah.
So, but like the Spirit Breaker didn't find as many picks as he would have liked to. They had a pretty weird defensive tri-lane, I'd say. You know, Luna, Spirit Breaker, Crystal Maiden, and then this Dragon Knight went for the drum instead of like rushing a Lothar's or a BKB. So they couldn't even go for picks with the Spirit Breaker. So I have to give it to OSG. They're playing pretty well, honestly.
Okay, well, they're also going to get a Roshan by looks of it. They might give their tier 1 tower top away for it, but I think that's going to be worth it because this could be their key to go high ground. They are already ahead in this game. With an Aegis, that is just their fail-safe of being able to go high ground. They get the Aegis, they might still teleport in to defend their tier 2 tower. It looks indeed to be the case.
Yeah, and just like little things that some people don't really realize, I guess. Something that OSG's been doing a lot is this Alchemist hasn't been porting in the front, really. He ports in the back. In like this, back tower, and then the other people put in the front, so they can set up the defense properly instead of, it's like, oh, 5 people TPing into 1 tower. So it's good moves.
Those are indeed the kind of things that people normally don't really think about. I don't think I've ever pointed that out in the cast ever. So, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people overlook a lot of these, little things that actually make a big difference. Oh my goodness, he got melted.
Oh, that Mirana. And he didn't even crit. Imagine if that would have happened. That would have 2-shot a Crystal Maiden. This Mirana is... I mean, there's not even a glass cannon because she got treads and drums, but it's... She's a cannon, that's for sure.
This is when, like, I really like treads at this, when the game gets to, like, points like this, because you do so much more damage with treads with these items than with a pair of phase boots. But phase boots do secure the laning phase a lot for Mirana, which she needs because her base damage sucks.
Yeah. And I guess in this case she did have a couple of supports to help her out. She was on the tri-lane after all. So didn't really need the phase boots. And that's gonna be the tower dead. That minus armor is really working wonders for them. The Dragon Tail still comes out, the BKB as well, but I don't think it matters all that much. In comes an Eclipse, Earthsplitter as well. This could be the fight that QPAD needs. They are almost done picking off the Alchemist, but he is just chasing them around. He's just kiting them. In the meantime, the Aegis does get taken down, but our man will die for that as well. It's the Crystal Maiden. Chomi and Tron, though. Well, Chomi dies, Tron alive for the moment. Alchemist actually makes it out alive. Also big moves to tell the tale. I can't believe Alchemist actually lived.
How did that Alchemist live? What was that? That was insane. He actually... That fight was going to go disastrous for OSG, but that Alchemist actually running through them and baiting them to go all the way back there to chase him.
I think, I mean, if that Alchemist wasn't there, QPAD would have had a brilliant fight because they were doing really well.
Yeah, but he pulled the Elder Titan and the Dragon Knight to go beat on him, and he didn't even die. That was very, very well played by this Alchemist, honestly. He salvaged that team fight for them. It was going to be a complete disaster, too.
I fully agree, and I think that it also was kind of a mistake of Durham to not place a sentry ward after the tower went down. I mean, he was too busy dying, I guess, or fighting, but he should have had that ready because that's the reason he was able to walk out. In Moonlight
Yeah,
Shadow,
exactly.
they didn't have any detection. He could just walk out.
He could have placed it at multiple moments, but he actually got a very like almost full duration freezing field, and that kind of hurt a lot because the Viper couldn't really move.
Yeah,
So
they
that
were
actually
able to
slows
kill off
pretty
the
much.
Viper in the end. Ooh, that arrow was kind of close.
And now Luna actually picks up a Satanic, so this game actually just got a lot closer.
Well, unless
Maybe.
Luna dies right now, she does turn on a BKB, starting to TP out, and should be able to do so. And he comes to charge, actually. Luna stops her TP. They want to fight.
Man.
This Inquisitor already picked up, going for Tron next. His Blade Mill might be helping out, but everybody's got his BKBs on. So it's not going to be that big of an issue. Wicked Sick, look at how tanky he is. That is just quite insane. He will still end up going down as well as Tron, but they did get the Luna in return for that. But the double kill goes the way of VIII, and he is indeed building towards his Assault Cuirass. It is not unsalvageable yet for QPAD, I think. They can, indeed, as you mentioned.
Wow, this game got really close really fast, honestly. And that Mirana, actually, if you didn't notice, just got a double crit on 2 attacks and killed the Crystal Maiden in 2 hits. Which is pretty fun.
That's pretty cool. And he can do that almost every time if he's lucky. That's,
He just walked in and, flung 2 right clicks and got died. That was pretty hilarious, actually. But that was very well played by the Dragon Knight. The Alchemist would have gotten his stun off, and it might have gone a little bit better for OSG, but the DK stunned him and he stunned himself. And he did nothing that whole team fight and got killed.
He did take a lot of time to take down. He's still very tanky.
Absolutely.
But not as tanky as he thought he was. Did die in the end. And with that fight, yeah, I mean, QPAD...
Wow.
I mean, they might still be behind on all the graphs and stuff, but that's not how it feels. I mean, they've been out twice, been able to fight off OSG, and it's not even, like, on edge. It's not even like they are having their last desperate moments, because the buybacks weren't even used. I mean...
Yeah, that was...
Yeah, not that they have them, but yeah.
It's a shame that the Luna actually ended up dying.
Yeah.
I think that, honestly, I don't think that was on the Luna, to be honest with you. I think his team, after doing pretty decent, stunning the Alchemist and whatnot, they focused that Alchemist, while the Clockwork actually was kind of soloing him, the Luna in the corner. So I think they could have actually saved the Luna there and made that be a better team fight. But either way, that was still very good for them.
Looks like OSG is not giving up on the top lane. Going top again with all their players. I mean, Wicked Sick is still on his way there, just pushing the middle lane out with the acid spray. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough though, but well, they have their mindset on that set of Rex. We'll see. Everything is back up again for the set of QPAD. There is a sentry ward that they should probably place somewhere around there because they do have the Moonlight Shadow up again. We'll see. With all those illusions though, with all those Manta Cells, the push is pretty fast, and if they go for range Rex, I mean, no regen for that, so... Yeah, we'll see. In comes the sentry ward already. Nicely done. Charge being up on Big Num, they want to fight this. BKB's waiting for them. Hookshot up on the Crystal Maiden, but he has his BKB. That's a wasted Eclipse right there. Spirit Breaker is the first one to die. VIII, his BKB is already out, but he's still going for Chomi. Chomi, he'll end up going down. Crystal Maiden getting dropped as well. Inquisitor still alive, and that's his own Earth Splitter, by the way, that killed off the Elder Titan. Yep, arrow will fly, will actually hit up on the Crystal Maiden, but it's the escape, I think, for us, like, game. What? Wicked Sick? Really? Yo, like,
I was like, what the hell is this guy doing?
Oh, wow, okay.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was a bit of a, like, awkward moment, but he made it,
That Luna actually using that ult was pretty bad because it was hitting on the BKB target and he didn't really get many of his beams off. But that Elder Titan actually landed a 4-man Earth Splitter on the other 4 heroes in the back, so that kind of really won them that fight, honestly. Even though the Rubik stole it, it was too late at that point for it to really make that much of a difference. And how many buy-offs did we end up seeing there anyway?
We had a buyback on the Crystal Maiden and on the Spirit Breaker, so that's just the support.
Yeah, just the support spot out. That's what I thought. Okay.
And they
I actually thought. Sorry, go ahead.
No, they're going in on the Rex.
That's the early glyph too.
The arrow on creeps as well. So, well, they do force them back. I guess that's nice and all, but they can't afford to lose another fight in that top lane again.
No, it's starting to. This is actually starting to. Maybe the gold graph doesn't agree, but it's starting to look a lot better for QPAD.
Experience graph agrees.
Yeah, experience graph agrees. And now this Dragon Knight actually finishes up his AC, which is pretty damn good to nullify the effects of the Alchemists and everything.
Yeah.
And Luna's getting a good amount of farm, and if she gets this butterfly, honestly, it's going to be huge because Mirana opted for a Daedalus.
Yeah.
And the Viper actually went Manta instead of going for more of the damage slash, you know, hard carry type, you know, late game items.
Yeah, need an MKB on someone.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of MKBs on Viper. So Miranda needs to really get that one. She can sell her drums for it in the end. That would be decent. Moonlight Shadow actually used.
Spirit Breaker.
She's gonna. Oh. She saw that ward being placed. I'm wondering, like, yeah, hookshot in, arrow. That's gonna be one Spirit Breaker dead. And he already just bought back. So that's an important
80
pickup.
seconds.
Do you think they can take the Rex in 80 seconds? Okay, I mean, the range Rex I'm not regenning, so and there is no fortification this time.
Yeah, I actually feel like right now this Luna should just be pressuring the mid lane. He should just be pushing down mid lane, and I don't think that not even sure if they should defend this Rex at this point. If anything, at least push out the lane as far as you can in mid and then port in. But I guess it's okay, whatever. He's opting for just standing back.
Oh, BKBs, they go in aggressive. They go up on Wicked Sick and comes in
wow.
the clips as well before his BKB is there. That is gonna be a Alchemist dead. Clockwork will be next if he's not careful. He has to run from this, puts on his Blade Mail right now, still gets stumped. As the rest of Oslo Gaming are, they're still gonna go in on this one. I don't think they should. Hookshot away from Tron. The Earth Splitter this time doesn't hit anybody, but Chomi still picked up. The mechanism won't keep him safe. 2 for 0. Maybe 2 for 1 and Villic still dies, but no, he lives. And it's Mirana to die. That is gonna be 3 dead, and it looks to be 4. And that is only Clockwork to live. And I mean,
I was so wrong.
they keep throwing their heads in this brick wall, and it just won't budge.
Oh, this is so bad now, honestly. I think now this is in QPAD's favor. This game just got completely changed. Roche is up. Everyone's dead on Radiant's side. Luna's finishing his butterfly right now. There's pings coming all over the map from the Radiant team.
So if this game goes the way of QPAD, at which moment would you have said, like, if you look back, OSG should have done this there and then they would have won? Is there any kind of moment like that? Because
this all just went downhill within the last 10 minutes, honestly.
Yeah, was it because of them or because of QPAD?
They were just... That Alchemist used his ultimate before they hit the base. So his ulti actually wore out as soon as they went on him there. So he was not tanky at all. He didn't get it. He actually has a 10-second BKB still too on that Alchemist too. Yeah, so
he just bought it.
They're really trying to overforce it. I feel like at least because they had such a good lead, and this Alchemist was huge. He could have transitioned to full carry. Wow.
Well, they're going in. Wicked Sick, charged again. He's not gonna get his BKB off, he's already dead. Well, that was fast. He does not have a buyback, by the way.
Oh,
in
no.
comes the charge, Big Nom. This is gonna be another punch. Blink away at least from the Rubik, but it's too dead. And
oh god.
This could be Rex bottom lane on the side of OSG. There's a buyback on Mirana. That's at least something. They forced that out. QPAD is actually not gonna try and force this.
Yeah, now QPAD can go back and farm, honestly. They're not forced to do anything much, really. Because now this Dragon Knight has a crit, he's going to have his Daedalus pretty soon. Luna has Butterfly, he's got the Aegis finished. They can sit back, farm for another 2 minutes. Then, if they want, they can go and push and use this Aegis. But, oh my god. What the hell just happened?
I was not expecting this game to go this way after the start of the game.
Honestly, EG throw?
What?
EG throw?
Oh, yeah. Is it yeah, I guess we can call this a throw, because they had this game in the hand, like, it was theirs. And then they just kinda let go of the reins, say, you know, do whatever we want. Just gonna run at them and hope that we win, and, you know, not do anything tactical, like picking off heroes before going into the base. That might have been something. I mean, they still haven't lost, to be honest. They can still win this. And they do still have a lot of pushing power with all that minus armor, so if they win one good fight, they will still take the game.
Yeah, what? Wow. I'm... Many loss of words happening. Holy crap.
Yeah, we have got a couple of Heaven's Helpers, by the way. Other Titan has one as well as a Spirit Breaker, so that's 2. And that means, I mean, I was earlier thinking, like, who are they gonna disarm, because there's so many targets, but if you already have 2, like, you can disarm the Mirana, that's a big deal, and you can disarm the Viper, and you can stun up the Alchemist, as they have been doing, and then, you know, win fights, win game. Done.
Yeah. Actually, I don't really know how OSG can... They can't really fight that well anymore, honestly.
Well, they're kind of behind right now. I mean, in terms of carries, that's for sure. The net worth, oh, Moonlight Shadow. They did see that go off though, so they can play some wards. They can find a pickup here. They're waiting for the Clockwork initiation, I would imagine, but Clockwork has decided, you know what? You fight on the top lane, and I'll be bottom. Without it. Oh, he does have a teleport scroll, but oh well. They're gonna lose their tier 2. Moonlight Shadow kind of wasted in the end.
Just look at that gold graph. And the actually the experience graph is terrifying. Good lord.
Oh, wow.
Oh no, Alchemist.
Oh, Alchemist, you're on the wrong side of the river. YOLO. Oh, his own words used against him. He popped his beacon, he's trying to run for it. He runs, but he's so slow. You're dead. Ah, wow. Ownage being called. 5 kills going away with QPAD without anything being done by it for OSG. This is, yeah, this is just not good. I mean, with an Aegis still on the side of QPAD as well, OSG can't actually force anything out, and I think that QPAD, they don't even need to force anything out because they're quite comfortable in this game.
Yeah,
but I think
they're going high ground. Yeah, they're going high ground.
No,
oh god, Crystal Maiden. Oh god. Oh god.
Why would you do that? I mean, this has happened to her before. Maybe
I think the bottom was like, bottom's like, is that an illusion? No, no,
no, it's a real one. But in the meantime, I mean, Crystal Maiden's team is doing the works here on the top lane. They have already picked up the tier 3. Oh, maybe they can still make something happen. Big Num, though, needs to leap away. Gets away in time before dying. That's good, at least. Big Num, Chomi, rather. He is gonna get hit by that Earth Splitter, but he's not gonna die. Hookshot in. Shizzles. He is gonna run away. They might be able to get the Spirit Break here. The Cogs don't lock him in, and he won't be able to charge away. He will die. That's at least something that they get. But they don't get anything more, and well, they are not winning their fights as convincingly as QPAD was winning them beforehand, so we'll see if they can hold on to their bottom racks. I have to say, their top racks rather, because QPAD, they have made it clear for us as casters that the top racks is the one that they want to go for, because they have placed 5 wards on that side of the map. Observers, yeah. 5.
Actually, 5, yeah. Like,
how often do you see 5 observer webs?
During all that as well, though, they were trying to break the top, but DK went back. DK went back and farmed. And now he has a full data list and 2,000 more gold. So he's gonna be hitting pretty hard.
Yeah, not only Mirana is gonna hit hard this game. I like that the Dragon Knight was able to do something more. Wow! Scared of that Mirana. And rightfully so, I guess. But he still gets forced out of BKB charge, which is now to 4 seconds. For the Luna, it's also to 4 seconds BKB. And I guess that's one of their problems. For Big Num, he does not have a BKB. I really hope that he will. Because that Eclipse has been hurting him a lot. And he is still kind of that glass cannon. And he is going for BKB actually. He already has got the Ogre Club, so BKB is on the way.
The speed that his farm slowed down is actually insane. Yeah. The past like 16 minutes, he's actually had these items this entire time for the most part. I'm just like, wow. Them throwing their heads into the wall, trying to get that top racks really, really, really hurt them.
Yeah, and with the Mirana being the one to go for the BKB, Chomi is actually forced. Yeah, it's great. Chomi is going for the MKB.
MKB, I meant, yeah. Oops.
Yeah, so
no.
I'm not too big of a fan of that, but I guess it's. I mean, at least it's someone that has it.
Yeah, it's alright, I guess. But now, oh, smoke coming up from QPAD.
Yeah, they already get it ticked off though. Rubik finding him. Oh, blinks himself away just in time. Pink comes out as well, and he did not actually like. They don't have any vision high ground, so that was just him seeing people walking up the map from the side, walking up the high ground. He does force out a sentry ward though, which is nice.
Yeah.
Well, good on OSG, because otherwise that could have been like one good fight for either team, I guess. One good fight for either team, and that's game.
Yeah, I kind of disagree.
What? Why?
QPAD kind of has a lot of money now. They can all buy out.
You're right.
They have a lot of. This Luna is sitting on almost 6K. Even DK has 3K. Crystal Maiden 2K, and Spirit Breaker bought another Sage. Okay.
More Sages.
More Sage.
Do you what do you think that Luna's gonna build? Obviously, her Aegis has just disappeared, so that's why she has an empty slot. What do you suggest?
I hope she Eternal Envies it and gets another butterfly.
Oh. I was kind of thinking rapier.
I don't know. It could be a lot of things. She could buy herself a new BKB. She could opt for maybe, I don't know, maybe crit. I don't like those items, honestly. I really like that double butterfly thing, though, honestly. Envy's What a smart guy.
Inventing things. Oh, it's a new BKB.
Yeah, it is a new BKB.
But of course, that will still give her one extra slot. We'll give her one extra slot for an Aegis that will respawn soon. At least Roshan will respawn soon. And let's see how long it will actually take before he respawns, because the clock is about to
find out in a second.
1 minute and 17 seconds.
Boom.
Boom. Looks like we might have another push on the top lane, or at least those like gaming. They're grouping up a bit. They don't have their alchemist with them though, so that's kind of a debate.
How does this actually work? The Roshan thing? I'm actually not that.
Okay.
It's till the red line, right?
It's yeah, like the red line is what's not used. So all the dots stand for like minutes, and this is 2 minutes in total. Like each half is a minute right now. Sometimes wait a second. Oh, blink away, Rubik. Is he safe? No, he's not safe.
He's very dead.
Ghost Scepter? Frostbite? Nah, he's so dead. He's gonna try to waste our time a bit though, which is good.
Yeah.
But this is this is so 1 minute and 17 seconds basically, and sometimes there's 3 dots, and yeah, the red line is not used. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't really like looked at it that much, but I kind of like understood it after like I read like a quick thing about it. So.
Yeah. Like once you know it's just, you know, logical. But as casters you do have of course the clock on the side that says 1 minute and 17 seconds, which is why I could say 17 and know exactly what it was.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, charge. Wicked sick. You're gonna be
YOLO.
dead soon. Yeah, YOLO. He's YOLO farming right now. Well, he's gonna regret that. He can turn on his BKB and try and TP out, but the bashes might of course come, and he's charging up a stun TPing out.
Oh
but
no.
No BKB is loosen beam in your face, and down he goes. He does have a buyback though, and he might be forced out of it as well. I mean, all the cores on the side of OSG do have a buyback. The only one that doesn't is a Rubik.
I don't see how OSG can actually come back from this now.
They have to hope that QPAD is making the same mistakes that they did.
Yeah, I mean, wow.
And then boot to travel top if the lane is already pushed out.
Wait, what is this? What do you see what this Rubik has? Click on Rubik.
BKB of someone else?
Yeah,
the
he has the Luna's
BKB.
He has the Luna BKB.
Yeah, that's gonna be useful.
Bottom is under attack.
Like, it's not like...
He's actually holding on to it. He dropped his urn just to hold on to it. Oh man.
I'm not sure if I should find that, you know, like he's making a funny joke, or he's actually thinking that that works. I don't know. Oh, charge up the high ground. They're gonna go in, but the telekinesis comes out. Armen, did he just go full YOLO mode? He is gonna die. One more hit from the tower will do the job. That's gonna be Bingnam taking a lot of damage here, but he's still being able to almost kill off VIII. VIII drops. Luna will be next. In comes the Eclipse. Needs some BKB power here. The Eclipse wasted on creeps and BKB targets. Luna, though, still alive for the moment, but for how long will that last? She gets slowed down by the Viper. In comes the Elder Titan Stomp, though, and that's gonna be enough. Or is it? Dragon Tail from Inquisitor. Elder Titan at least will be left behind. There's only Luna left alive, and hey, I just said that QPAD had to do the same thing that OS did, and they didn't disappoint.
The EG throws everywhere.
Yep.
Holy crap. That was actually really well played by Tron. He caught both carries inside those cogs, and they actually weren't even hitting him for some reason. They were just actually standing there. The Luna just stood there with the DK and the cogs, and Potom just free-reigned on them for 8 seconds. I actually thought Luna should have dropped as well. The Potom hesitated on leaping in and going for, like, you know, very aggressive, and went for the Elder Titan instead.
Yeah.
So, but wow. What the hell is happening?
Good fight from OSG.
Is this what happens when people watch our games sometimes? Jeez.
Yes. Yes. That is...
Wow. And Roche spawns, and they're actually... OSG's going for it.
And they are going to get this, too, unless there's some buybacks from QPAD or some brilliantly, amazingly big plays. And at this point of the game, apparently vision is not needed anymore because nobody has wards up on the map apart from OSG that just placed one on the Roche pit, but yeah. Well, we have the BKB ready for Mirana, but she didn't actually use it in the previous fight, by the way. It wasn't needed.
Yeah, that's very strange. Oh, he's actually going for crit.
Crit it is indeed, Luna.
But there's a lot of things that people like really like. You don't see this, like that clockwork hooked in, right? He got the cogs down, and the 2 carries were in it. They could have just hit one of those cogs 3 times, and stepped out.
Yeah, that's normally not done. I agree. I don't know.
They actually sat there for 8 seconds and they barely even attacked. It's very strange. You see it happen a lot. Even pro players, they forget. They panic. They're like, oh god, I'm in cogs. What do I do? Oh my god. But I don't know. The Chinese are actually one of the best at that. They deal with it the best. They get cogged in and they all like go run and they beat on that one cog and break the guy out. So I don't know. Wow.
Something
oh man.
to take away from this game for QPAD. Hope they watch the cast.
I know. And now this Alchemist actually looks like he's going for an MKB as well.
Yeah, he is. And I mean, that's needed because just a Viper with an MKB, yeah, it's not going to be doing enough. I was still hoping for Big Num to go for it. He is still sitting on 3.7k gold, and after his Aegis disappeared, he might actually go for it.
Yeah, but I'm just being proved wrong all over the place this game. I was like, yeah, they're going to have a really hard time coming back from this. And now Podham's sitting on 4,000 with a full BKB. Clockwork sitting on 4,000, like...
The gold, like, how often do you see a game that lasts for 56 minutes that has a gold graph that is at 0?
Look at the XP graph again. It's in favor of OSG again. What the hell is happening?
Well, at some point, I guess, I mean, we're at that point where the experience graph is not going to mean that much because we already have 2 level 25s on QPAD, so it's going to end on 0 at the end of the game, regardless. Yeah. But I mean...
It's still funny.
It shouldn't have happened. That's the thing, right? Oh. It should have been OSG's game, and then it should have been QPAD's game, and now it's anybody's game again.
You know what turned it? That Rubik holding that BKB.
He actually got smart and dropped it somewhere. Yeah, it's in the base. So he exchanged it again. He didn't. He does have his own urn again actually as well. So that's good. Maybe his teammates told him. Maybe he's listening to the cast and he heard it 2 minutes ago.
Maybe.
No, it's yeah. I mean, it was their lucky charm. It's no other way. I do like that OSG is this time not going just in on the base. They have kind of learned their lesson. 3 times they failed it. Well, okay, so if you're QPAD's captain right now, what do you do? What's your plan?
Keep your lanes out. Find your farm. Honestly, right now you don't want to fight. I don't think you want to fight because they have Aegis and Cheese.
Yeah.
You have to stick together. Either stick together or go for a smoke gank and go for a pick. Which let's see how many smokes they actually have. They have none. Okay, they have 1 in 5 seconds.
Okay. We'll see if they will go for that. And if your OSG's lineup, I mean, you do have that Aegis on that side and the Cheese. Do you want to fight? Or do you not feel comfortable enough because, you know, the times that you have tried to fight didn't really pan out all too well?
It's hard to tell, honestly. Like, I think they're scared to do anything, like, after all this. Oh my god. Elder Titan has 6 TPs on him.
What? Did he misclick? Who the hell carries 6 teleport scrolls around?
6 TPs. He bought really late game phase boots too. And then he hasn't actually used a single drum charge.
No, this is a new drum charge. Because I saw him at low.
Oh, he did? Okay. Wait, so he bought new charges?
He bought a new recipe.
Whatever.
Because I saw him sitting at, like, he was actually using them at the same time as a Dragonite. So at some point Dragonite was as 1 and Shizzles was at 2, so I remember that. Because they actually overlapped it a couple of times. Like, misplay.
I don't know, it's really strange seeing him buy these phase boots at, it was like 45, 50 minutes, but carrying 6 TPs.
6 teleport scrolls. That's how you win games.
I guess so. Or maybe lose games.
Well, the sad thing is, he doesn't really have too many buildings to teleport to.
Yeah. I just, whatever. That's like 300 gold right there. Solid shit.
Yeah. That is.
Marana has, so let's take a look at this. Marana has another 6k. Clockwork sitting on 5k. Rubik has the same items he's had for a bit, sitting on 1,000 gold. Viper has the Cheese, MKB, Manta, another 2k gold. Alchemist has his MKB if he wants to complete it. And let's take a look at this Dire. Yeah, not that much. Luna's got to finish the data list. Spiritbreaker is still sitting on this Evans Halberd and Sage. And DK looks like he's going for a Satanic with the Helmet Dominator on the Courier. Pretty good. That Dragonite's going to hit really hard.
He is.
Especially with this Elder Titan aura and everything.
What do you think that he's going to pick up last? Because right now he's missing a teleport scroll, but I'm hoping that he's going to pick up Boots of Travel and sell that drum. or either sell the drum, pick up a teleport scroll, and then pick something else up. Because what like at this point you do need a teleport, even if it's 6. You know, you have to have. Maybe he's carrying 6 so that Dragonite, if he needs to, he can drop his drums and get a teleport. No, you can't.
Oh yeah, definitely. He can't drop 1. He has to drop all 6.
Yeah, but then you can actually you can use one of the 6 and then still give them back before you teleport out, right? Does that work?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong, maybe. But honestly, an item that I don't really want to say this actually, but whatever, I'll say it anyway.
Here you go.
An item that people really overlook on Dragonite is here. He's gonna have a Satanic and everything. You'd say last item, I would go Skatey, because it stacks with your Elder Dragon Slow.
You say Skatey, not Scotty?
Scotty, Skatey, whatever you want to call it.
Okay. But you know,
I usually call it Scotty.
I wouldn't mind Scotty. I mean, it's the highest stats give item, right? Or is that the?
Yeah, I don't know. It gives the attack speed slow and everything. Like I don't know. You literally don't move when you get hit by the dragon form and the Skatey or Scotty. Oops. Why am I saying Skatey? I've never called it Skatey before.
And that movement, especially important for the alchemist. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind seeing it. I don't think we're gonna see it though.
I don't think so, but I would love to. Man, this is one interesting game.
It is indeed. It is indeed.
Both teams are probably like, "Oh my god, this doesn't even matter." But it does. It does matter a little bit for them.
Yeah. They don't want to be in the bottom 4, and it's I mean, it's important, and of course both teams, or at least QPAD, is sponsored. So I kind of think like you have to, like StarLadder is probably one of the higher exposure tournaments in terms of sponsors.
That's very true, but at the same time, looking at the QPAD team, how many actual QPAD people are there?
True.
This is a many stand-ins.
True, many stand-ins versus OSG.
And the Spirit Breaker is actually holding on to that smoke that I was saying before, so maybe we will see something happen whenever the sun pauses.
Yeah, and they have to make sure that the lanes are also kind of pushed out before they go, so that they don't get surprised pushed, because, I mean, just one push with a couple of illusions in the base and QPAD will lose their ranged racks, or might have to use the fortification, which is also not going to be something nice.
Yeah, I'm actually going to veer back and get some water again.
Okay, yeah, sure, there's
might as well, anyway. Might as well.
Yeah, we are getting a bit behind the schedule here. Let's take a look at if someone else is gonna... oh, they're not gonna go at the same time as this game, so we still can wait for the next game to happen, as we do have the unpause. The game is lasting so long that people have to get toilet breaks. Well, that happens. Gem of Truth I picked up by, or bought by Luna. Will be carried by someone else, I would assume, because she's got a very fat inventory. With her butterfly and her Daedalus ready now, sitting on 30. She can't buy anything else. She can drop her Manta style, and then she might be able to still get something more shiny. But Manta style is actually pretty decent in this game, especially with the amount of push that it brings. Because if you do win a fight, you want to be able to take down all those buildings as fast as possible. And Satanic is going to be the one thing for the Dragonite to go for, as Fog predicted. The Helm of the Dominator already picked up, sitting on 4,800 gold. Looks like for now, I mean, even if they want to go for a smoke now, they first have to push out the top lane. But it looks like they do want to. They're already grouping up bottom. And there's the first Heaven's Halberd on the side of OSG. Welcome back. Tron has got a Heaven's Halberd. Maybe he's gonna finally drop him his magic stick.
Oh, he sold it.
What? He sold his...
He didn't. I don't think he wanted it. He bought it and then sold it. Let's see.
And he bought
he bought it again. There we go.
Some discussions going on in this team, maybe.
Maybe.
But I think it's very good. I mean, there's 2 really core heroes that you want to stop hitting stuff. That you want to stop. So Luna or Dragonite, either one would be a very decent hero to do it to. There's the Satanic complete. Wow, everybody is so fat. I mean, 7.2k gold on the Mirana. And she buys a teleport scroll. Yay. What's she gonna sell next for the next item? Because it looks like she's on the way to sell something. No, never mind.
That BKB is still 10 charges too.
Yeah, I would think that she's gonna go for maybe a stat item. Maybe.
Here it comes.
Mirana leap, dude!
Oh
Good.
man.
Charge? No? Are they gonna try and chase this? No. That leap, pretty clutch.
One leap to save them all. Oh god, another pause? Dota crush. Go. Oh. Door. Jesus.
They keep saying door or toilet when there's a pause. Dota crush the door. Maybe they thought that with Frog TV disconnecting out, they thought it was actually Big Num.
Oh man, this is
some tense Dota.
This is grueling now at this point. Oh man. The amount of throw is holy crap.
We're back to even again. Both teams have a renewed chance to prove their worth, to show that they are the best. And of course, if the game lasts this long, it's all going to come down to positioning and captaining and movement and Roshan, of course. But
nice.
we're going to see who's the better captain.
Rubik picks up a 4-staff too. Nice.
I have to say, Rubik is quite poor, considering this is a 62-minute game. Crystal Maiden is more poor. Fair enough. And
they're both having quite a rough time, I'd say.
Yeah, died 10 times for Rubik, and Crystal Maiden died 13 times. Well, if Big Num keeps hitting like a truck like that, yes, that would happen. And with both teams also having a fortification still, if theirs is going to be turning into a base race, who would you favor? Because it looks like for now, OSG is actually... No, they're gonna force QPAD top, because they're not pushing fast enough. We already have got the Crystal Maiden standing guard near his racks.
Base race, I would give it to Radiant first, but then looking at that, it's like honestly this Luna is crushes buildings with the glaives and everything. So I think I'd actually give it to Dire, even with all the the Vlad's AC and everything on OSG. So they do have the AC finished on DK a while ago, so.
Yeah, and the Dragonite also pushes very fast, of course.
And they actually, wow, you know what I actually just realized? They don't have a Vlad's on QPAD.
Oh.
Because Spirit Breaker went for that double Sage.
Elder Titan could still build one, I guess. Maybe give the gem to someone else, to the Spirit Breaker who has got an inventory full. Or Spirit Breaker could go for it for himself, but I'm expecting him to go for a Sanjin Yasha. Why else pick up that Sanj? We do have Roshan back up though, so that's going to be rewarding a fight, I hope. I think, because neither of the teams can kind of afford to give it to the other. The admin just said, worst game of the season.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm keeping an eye on the admin chat just to know if the next game is gonna start like during this game or not.
What the hell? Look at Alchemist again now. He's got a demon edge, but he has a heart recipe.
Okay, he's kind of undecided with that. He is almost ready for a heart though. Like Demon's Edge is gonna be just secondary. What's he gonna sell? Charge! Alchemist. He's gonna need his heart. Moonlight Shadow coming out, and he's actually gonna start to turn at 5 turns on his BKB. He'll still get picked off though. The rest of OSG, they have to run from this. And now Alchemist. I mean, he can buy back, but he can't buy something else. And this is gonna be Roche. I think actually OSG, I buy back. They can't give Aegis away, can they?
There's no way he'll make it there in time at this point.
Well, then they better see if they can get something in return, but they won't be in time to push top lane anymore, so... Well, that's gonna be really unfortunate for OSG.
Nice. CM has the cheese.
CM has the cheese? I think she's just holding on to it for someone else.
Nah.
I hope so.
And yeah, and now Luna, jeez, 8,000 gold on Luna again.
No problem. Also, no inventory space to put anything. The Aegis went to the Dragonite. Let's see. The buyback still happens. The tier 3 tower already almost dead. There is still a fortification. It will be put out. Blink away for Inquisitor. Our man stops to charge, wisely so. There goes an MKB for the Mirana. She did get rid of something for that one. BKB turned on by the Luna. Let's see. Clip's coming out, but Big Num, he actually is forced to leap away. BKB or not, this is a 10-second BKB though. Our man will be picked up by her. The Cogs walking in 2 carries again, and both are gonna get picked up. Tron actually lives almost the entire time. Crystal Maiden will get picked up. There's just 2 heroes alive. One will be back up in just a second. Luna though will not be able to help the Dragonite. BKB is still there, but he is not gonna. It's not gonna matter. Not gonna matter one bit. That is a team wipe. They do have 2 buybacks though.
Oh my god.
That is just yeah, because okay.
Viper lived that whole time, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Viper lived that whole time. He has 6,000 gold and still has the cheese on him now. Mirana buys out her travels because she already just bought out with all her money and has. What did she replace actually with the MKB?
Yeah,
She got rid of the drum.
The drum. Did she have a drum? Oh,
Yeah,
yes, she did. I do like that, and I mean, it definitely paid off.
Oh, Viper bottom. Oh, what the?
Viper was bottom, not for long though. That was a nice charge and another strike. In the meantime, there's already Mirana. Fortification first out. She has to get away soon though, because there's people coming for her. She really just wants to get these wrecks. Oh, she stuck around for too long. There's the leap. This might be in time. Moonlight Shadow coming out as well, and there's no vision up on the Luna because her inventory is full with other things, and she did get the ranged wrecks. That's the first wrecks down in the game. 67 minutes in.
Oh my god.
Okay.
What is this?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I think I'd have to agree with that admin saying worst game of the season, even though I haven't seen that many.
Oh wow, this game is just, and it's still sitting so even on gold graph. I'm not gonna look at the experience graph anymore because that's just okay. That is a rapier.
It happened. No boots.
No boots. No boots of travel also. She had boots of travel, right?
Yep.
No teleport. To be honest, if they win a fight with this, they're gonna be taking the game. There's only a buyback on the Viper on the side of OSG because the rest already bought back. Mirana bought back. Alchemist bought back. And the rest can't. If they win this fight, I mean, that's enough. Viper just bought back as well. There we go.
He should spend his gold. He's got 3K.
If they lose this fight, though. Let's see. Bouncing Blades. Doing the work. There's no fortification. That's going to be one set of ranks picks off. And they're going to rotate towards the top lane. Well, this might just be ending in a very anticlimactic way.
Oh god.
They're going in though. They're going in. BKB's turned on plenty. In comes the cogs, but it is going to be Tron this time.
Oh,
it is in
Rubik,
top of
Earth
the
Splitter.
Earth Splitter from Rubik. Actually gets him out of the cogs. VIII is going to be taken down still though. It is 2-4-1 so far. And actually, Luna, you are dead. Rapier on the floor. It is a rapier for the Viper. Why not Viper? He's going to go for the Crystal Maiden.
OSG is going to win.
The OSG might actually indeed win. He's teleporting in to try and take down the last one. That's a T-wipe with no buybacks. It's not true. Dragon Knight has a buyback as well as the Crystal Maiden. Viper's not the one I would have put the Rapier on, but he had an inventory slot. I mean, nobody else did. And Mirana's already back on top lane. OSG is still going to win this? Yeah.
Oh my god, they're going to win this.
Oh my god, that fight. I really thought like QPAD just taking down all the buildings and it was looking solid, but then no. That Earth Spinner from Rubik. How many people did that hit? 4? 3?
I think he hit 3, but he caught them through the BKBs. And then Luna's BKB wore off and she got halberded instantly right afterwards.
Oh, some buybacks happening. Viper, where art thou? He is in this as well. VIII already getting hooked up. There's the Viper as well, going for VIII. BKB. It doesn't work. Good luck with that BKB. And that also Satanic didn't really work out. Crystal Maiden, he'll get slowed down and looks like Clockwork wants to get a solo kill there. Oh, nice Ghost Scepter. We'll keep Durham up, but I mean, the towers will drop. The throne will drop as well. No more fortification. Viper still buys a heart because he knows he needs to stay alive with that Rapier in his inventory, but it's a 17-minute game. And no buybacks on the map anymore at all. And QPAD, well, they were successful in counter-throwing, basically. Because it was QPAD's game from the start, and then it was QPAD, and then, oh sorry, it was Oslick Gaming's game, and then it was QPAD's game, and then it was Oslick Gaming's game, and in the end, their game.
Wow.
Weird game. Very long game also. Does mean that we're slightly behind schedule. We're gonna jump ourselves into the next game, which will be Virtus Pro versus Rockskiss. And now I know that you had to go, but we'll see you later again.
Yeah, I'll be back probably. I'll be back after this game. So
okay. And
thank you for having me, and I hope everyone enjoyed that game because it was so enjoyable.
It was actually.
It actually really was.
Yeah. So thank you, and we'll see you back here later. And until then, we'll have you replaced by G Advance. He'll be joining me for the next game, or should be, assuming that he didn't, walk off because he thought this game was gonna last another 10 minutes. Which, who knows, might have actually been.
It might have happened.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be right back. Stay tuned.